to one-on-one with Honey. I know you guys have been waiting for me to do another interview, so here it is. So I'm here with Posty from GRM Daily today. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks. You?
Not too bad. You look really cool right now, like you're just chilling, like...
I am cool.
You are cool?
Yeah.
Alright, so Posty, can I just, where did your name come from? Because I just need to know.
It's kind of like a childhood name from when I was younger, but I've grown out of the explanation for it, so I wouldn't like to put it out there, but it's just Post. That's
So
what
it's
always
just
been.
Post.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. So for those that don't know, how would you describe GRM Daily?
We call it like the epicenter of the UK urban scene. What we do is we just put out content daily. That's why it's called GRM Daily. Well, originally Gram Daily. And what we do is we put up the latest comedy, music, fashion, anything urban really. And we do like a lot of music videos, and we do award shows for an app. We do like shows at festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
We just represent the culture, which is Gram and UK rap. And that's what we do.
That's cool. So let's go back. So what made you how did this come about? Like, what made you think I want to create this platform and things like that? Have you always had a dream to do that, or was it something that just came?
No, basically I was just like a fan of English music. Growing up, all my friends used to listen to American music. So did I, to be honest. But I felt English music more because we're from here.
Yeah.
And I wanted to create a platform, because at the time there wasn't any. I wanted to create a platform where people could watch stuff on a daily basis rather than wait for a DVD to come out every 2 years, which was the situation. Or
like Lord of the Mics and stuff.
Yeah. Shout out to them now. Or just wait for their favourite rapper to come on the radio station once in a blue moon kind of thing. So I just wanted us to sort of like take control of our own sort of genre and just be able to go somewhere to watch all the stuff basically. And so I did it, and then it kind of took off like straight away because there was such a gap in the market for something like this.
Was there a lot of planning beforehand before you let it like run and stuff like that? Was there a lot of planning, or did you just think, oh, let's just put it out and see how people react to it?
Well, originally this was about 8 years ago, so originally what me and my friend wanted to do was this was kind of like the time where World Star Hip Hop came about. It's a huge American site, like probably the biggest hip hop website in the world. We sort of wanted to have a website like that.
Yeah.
So we paid someone to do the website, and then once we had the website, we thought we had the website, but we didn't have nothing to put on the website because there was nothing to put on the site. So we had to go out there and make content. So what we do is we'd kind of meet rappers or whatever, get them to do a freestyle, an interview, a crep check, or this or that. So every rapper we met with, we had like 5 bits of content with them. So we would drop an episode of everything each day. And if I met with 5 rappers that day, then I'd have 25 bits of content. So then my website would be full of 4 new things a day. And then we encourage other people, other platforms that you might see today to start filming and doing stuff, so that we just had a whole big circuit of cameramen and content and
that's really cool.
People doing stuff.
So in the beginning you said you had to kind of, when you met rappers and things, was you used to kind of networking, or was that new to you? Because with me, I'm quite new to it. So networking, I get like a bit shy. Like, okay, I've got a confession. So I actually saw you one time at my friend's birthday party. And my sister was like, "Oh my gosh, go up to a cocktail." I was like, nah. I was really, really shy. And I was like, no, we're at a party. Let's just like enjoy ourselves, kind of thing. And then it wasn't until when I saw you recently. I still wasn't going to say anything, and my friend like pushed me to like come and say something. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of new to the whole networking thing. I get really shy, like approaching people like that don't know me and things like that. How did you do it?
With me, I kind of had something to offer. So it wasn't really that hard. Basically, I feel like relationships are always like a balance of power. Like in every relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, businessman to businessman, whatever the case may be. Obviously, you've kind of arrived at a time where there might be like 100 presenters and 1,000 rappers. So the balance of power is already in the artist's hands, or whoever you want something from. When I arrived, I was the only platform, and you were a rapper, so you might. It's not that I need you more than you need me. It's like a need that was both felt. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it wasn't really networking for me. It was just about meeting new people and then exposing them to the website, really.
So say like now, if there was someone trying to come up, just like myself, what advice would you give them on the kind of networking side? Like what would they need to do? Like offer a unique selling point, or what is it?
Just have something to offer, really, basically, because no one wants to. Everybody's time is like valued. You know what I'm trying to say?
Definitely.
So, people always want to do stuff with people that they can get something from. Also, do you know what I mean? Some exposure or some time or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but always have something to offer that helps and be persistent.
So what I love about GRM is that you've created the Rated Awards, which I love because it's something that's from our culture, it was created within us and things like that. So how did that come about? Like what made you think, let me do an award show?
Yet again, like I said before, I'm all about ownership and us owning our own stuff, you know what I'm trying to say? So like even with like the website, I'm part of the culture. I'm someone who lives in London. It doesn't need to be some random guy from elsewhere that does this as it was in the past. Like we don't know who owns radio stations, we don't know their names, we don't know who owns McDonald's. We still go. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We don't know, but we all go there. So really, we need to just be supporting our own, and that's why we did the Rated Awards, because we know the culture. We're involved in it every day of the year. So who's gonna give out awards better than us? It's gonna be us.
I totally agree.
That's kind of like our motto for it. It's for us, by us. And with the Rated Awards, if you're not nominated, it's more of a debate rather than an oversight. Whereas with other award shows, I can't really speak for how they operate or how they maneuver, but like when you were younger and stuff, you used to watch award shows. You think, why is he nominated, or why is he performing, or why is this happening? You never used to get it, but with our own shows, you always get it. You know why he's performing, you know why he's nominated, you know why he won. Do you understand? So definitely. Just trying to make stuff more credible and more realistic for everybody.
That's really cool. I love that. So describing you, I would say like you're your own boss. Okay, so you didn't really go the conventional way of being like a banker or a lawyer and things like that. What motivated you to do that? Have you always just wanted to work for yourself? Yeah,
obviously I used to do a little bit of this and that when I was younger, but I was actually studying to be a lawyer, and this opportunity came about when I was literally finishing law school. So I just did it as more of a passion and as a business, but I didn't really think. I mean, no, I did think. I knew it was going to be big when I did it, but I didn't know that it was going to be big as in like, okay, this is your job. Do you understand? I just thought it was going to be like my little side thing. Like everyone's got a little side thing. Because you probably got a job where you do this as well, right?
Yeah, I do.
So this was going to be my little side thing, but then it ended up being my whole being sort of thing.
You just said something. You said, I knew it was going to be big. So do you think that if people want to jump out and do their own things, they have to have that belief that, what I'm doing is going to be big?
It's just like a lot of... It's just a lot of logic. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just something like, I don't know, if you had the means, for example, to open up, I don't want to use that example, but let's just say you had the means to open up like a quality Jamaican or Caribbean cuisine restaurant in central London, for example, which there is none. If you had the means to do that, that's going to pop off. Obviously, is because it's in central London, there's none there. So people are gonna go there. It's just the logic. It's just about having the means and having like the foresight to sort of follow through and go with it. That's how I knew that this was gonna work, because I knew that nobody had it. Do you get it?
I get you.
So I just knew how to execute it.
So on GRM, when someone comes to you wanting to put their content on your platform, what do you look for? Is it just like anyone that can come, or do they have a criteria? What is it?
We look for talent, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it, to be honest. We look for talent. We're all about exposing talent. That's pretty much it. And just people that are consistent and that want to take music seriously, because we're also a business and we want to involve people and artists in our music business that are going to approach it in a business fashion, because GRM Daily is only going to be as big as the biggest English black artist or English white artist that makes urban music is going to be, like, because that's what we put out. So if we put out like a rapper or a grime MC, if our biggest grime MC only appeals to 1 million people, that's how much we're going to appeal to it. But if we find an artist that appeals to 100 million people, that's also going to be a representation of us. So we're just trying to put out people that can take the music scene forward.
And how, in what ways you help them? Is it from the video shoots all the way through the output? Yeah, it depends on everything. It depends on how much we feel the music. Sometimes we pay for videos. Sometimes I even style people just because I like the song so much. Wow. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes so you're a bit of like in the fashion side as well? Yeah, sometimes. That's really cool. Because sometimes, like sometimes people might be talking about things that they don't have the means for, but they're still authentic and there's still a lot of hope there for them to blow up and be that big. So we invest in people as well. So there's a lot of different things that we do. That's cool. When you talk about investing, is it video side, but you said you also pay for people's shoots when you believe in them and things like that. So is that kind of like, have you been taught how to budget from an early age, or is that something that's just come about when starting your own business? No, it's just common sense. Like if I have a tenner and I can give you £2, but I can make back 3 in 6 months. Yeah. But I know that £8 is going to last me 6 months. I can give you the 2 and wait for my 1. But when did you learn that? When I came out the womb. Did you not learn? So when you was in school, you've always had that kind of mentality, like, you know, I know how to budget and I had to do what to do with my money and things like that. Yeah, that's pretty much. Cool. Yeah. I really like that. So obviously, I want you to give us some wise words on people who are kind of, they may be in a 9 to 5, but they have a dream. What would give them that push to? I'd say really work out what it is that you want to do, and then work out the stages from A to Z. Yeah. So basically, like for example, right now, say if we all wanted KFC, for example, and KFC was the Z, right? Yeah. And we know where it is, we got to work out how it is that we're going to get to the KFC. Do you understand? So if you work out that if you come out this building, you turn left, you jump in the cab, if you can see all that, like, if you can see that journey in your head, and you know that once you get to KFC, they're going to give you the food or whatever you wanted, then it's not going to be a failure, because you know exactly what it is you want, how you're going to get there, and what it's going to take you to get there. And that's pretty much how I work. And what's always been like a motivation to you, or inspiration to keep going even when there's struggles in front of you? What pushes you to keep going? I think just, you know, being able to do what I'm passionate about and love, and making a living out of it, to be honest. Yeah. So that I don't actually have to work ever, really, because it's just... Because you love it, it's like, it's not like work. Yeah, it's work, don't get me wrong, but it's just the motion of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like, I don't know, like, have you ever seen Man vs. Food? Yeah, I've watched it a couple of times. Yeah, that presenter, he probably loves food, innit? And his day job is just to eat bare food.
You get it? So it's kind of like that.
Okay, that's really cool. I like that. So, what can we see in the future for GRM?
We're doing like a lot of festivals this summer.
Oh.
And obviously we're gonna be doing the award show again. What else are we doing? More sick videos, more swag.
More swag.
Yeah.
Do you see how he said that? Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah.
I must say, I love Not For The Radio.
Thank you.
What made you want to do that? Like,
just another thing that I knew would work. Obviously, everybody loves the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like our own version of the Breakfast
I just
Club.
do things that make sense.
Yeah.
And what kind of happens is a lot of the time is America always kind of gets they kind of set the precedent, obviously, because their music scene's probably about 40 years old. Like hip hop's about 40 years old or maybe 30 years old, I can't remember. But grime and UK rap's about 15 years old. So basically everything that we're going through now, they went through then.
Yeah.
So it's just about leveling up and getting the best bits of what they're doing now and bringing it in here now so that we cut all the years. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like these are like the times we're living in now. These are like the golden years of grime and UK rap. Like all the artists you're seeing now, they're like in American rap, or they're like people like Tupac or Biggie or Jay-Z when he first started. Basically, we're in that era of then. So even though everybody's doing sick now, in about 10, 15, 20 years, it's going to be like a whole next level of sick, because our first language is English, and if you understand, so that's just how global it can be. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You know what I love about urban artists, especially like yesterday I just went to the Mo Stack performance, and you know Captain Conan was there, Stormzy was there, Mist was there, everyone was there, and it's so like great to see that they all support each other.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you're obviously in that industry, so what pulls everyone together like that? Because you don't often see that in some industries, like the film industry. You don't often see it and things like that. So what is it about them that pulls them all together like that? Because
everybody's winning.
Yeah.
Winners like to be around winners. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If some of them they're not all going to the losers shows.
Yeah.
They're not gonna come to your cousin's show. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
No disrespect to your cousin.
No disrespect.
But yeah, winners like to mess with winners. There's no skin off their nose. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that's just how the world works, really, and it's good for the scene, because if people are fans of this one, they can become fans of that one. It's just exposure for everybody.
I agree. It was amazing. I loved it. It was so good. But you said winners surround themselves with winners. Do you take it like? Is it very important to you to surround yourself with certain people?
Not really. I just like to be around girls that are winning.
This is.
I'm joking. I'm playing. I'm playing. No, definitely. Obviously, I like to conversate with people that are doing better than me.
Yeah.
Because you're only as smart as the people you talk to for no reason. So I like to talk to people that I can learn stuff off and
that's really cool.
Stuff like
that. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So, thank you for the chat today.
Thank you.
It's very hard to pin this guy down, like such a busy guy.
I know.
But he gave me the time, and I'm very grateful for that.
Before I was ducking you.
No, but thank you seriously
for
coming on One-on-One with Honey. Don't forget to check out GRM Daily. Where can we find you?
Just grmdaily.com and GRM Daily on everything.
Everything. App Store, GRM Daily. Perfect. Your Instagram?
No. I'm cool how I am still.
No, but thank you.
Yeah.
And don't forget to watch out for more interviews coming with more guests, and I'll see you later.
Let me take you to space. I can smell you from miles away. Wanna see you in lingerie.